Welcome to Life Out Loud with Pastor Charles. Pastor Robert, what 3 things would you say to a single young man living in today's world? What 3 things do you think they are most important to know?
Well, hello everybody. It's a pleasure to see everyone today. That's a good question. Single people today, single men today, I'm a man, so I can speak from a man's perspective because there are so many things that men have to deal with as I look at it. As a young man, particularly in the age of today, you have so much moral depravity. You have perversions, you have lust, you have greed, you have all those different things. And for a young person today, I think the biggest thing that you might need to do to help yourself is to be careful to what you let into your mind. That's the biggest thing, because you can see things. We have, every store, you have magazines, you have all the things on TV, you have the internet and things of that nature. And there are so many things pumping into your life to try to pump that information in to get your mind to think a certain type of way. So one thing I would say is that preserve your mind, protect your mind from all the things that try to come to invade it. The second thing I would say is that, particularly as a man, when you look at man love woman, the biggest problem that men have quite a bit is dealing with women. So my second thing I would say, as far as for young people, young men, is to look at women not as an object, but look at women as queens, as princesses. Look at them as royalty. If you look at them as royalty, you won't degrade them. You won't speak down to them. You won't be negative to them. You will kind of not engage in misogyny. You won't see them as an object of your lust, but you will see them as a very respectful aspect of God's creation that could someday be a wife for you. Respecting your mothers, respecting the sisters in there. If you sit there and ensure that you look at them and see them in a royal fashion, you see them walking with royal garb on. They may not wear that today, but that's how you have to see them and superimpose them in your mind so that you can really have great relationships with women and not be so invasive and sexually deviant in your life in dealing with women. That's the second thing. And the third thing I would say, as far as young people today, is that it's very simple. Focus on Jesus Christ. Continue to pray and ask Him for help every day. Because yes, we live in a human body. Our human body has biological, chemical, emotional. There's so many things that God designed and put in us that are not evil, but they want to act themselves out in ways that can be evil. So the biggest thing I would say is that they ask God for help to sustain you, purely, sustain your mind, sustain your body. Just sustain where your activities are relocated at, where you go, how you look at people, how you absorb people. Ask God for help so that every type person you see and every person you deal with, that you can have God and His wisdom and follow His wisdom in how to carry out your relationships with people. And those are 3 things I would say that are very beautiful. If you follow those 3 points, guard your mind in all steps. Don't walk around with your mind open to let things come in and cause certain activities. Number 2, look at particularly women who can be a future wife. Mothers, respect them and see them as royalty. Okay, and the third thing is ask God to help you with your human activities that He placed in you. Only He can direct you well on those things. And those are 3 quick points for you to help you single people out there. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Pastor Robert. And this is Life Out Loud with Life Nation. God bless.